happy Saturday. Welcome to W2 Topics and Tips. I'm on my way to the gym. I'm currently in the middle of a career pivot in my 60s. I am semi-retired. I just got the deposit for the contract job I had a week or so ago. Actually, it was a couple weeks ago. It's under $200. That's going right into the LLC account. I decided to look at my budget for the next upcoming bills, and I was looking and seeing, figuring in what was in there, what money's coming next week, and just generally everything. And then, of course, I'm looking up to the next period when stuff is coming out. I actually have one bond that's coming into maturity. I mean, it's less than $500, but that will be a help. In addition to the hospital job, in addition to the retail job. That's going on. With the pension, I noticed that when they deposited it, they still were taking out for this dental insurance that I canceled. I thought that would not be taken out, and I noticed it was. I'm going to need to follow up with who I need to follow up with next week about this. I'm thinking the next check, it shouldn't happen, but I need to get a hold of someone because that $80 could be used for my expenses. The other thing with the pension is, with calculating the sick leave, the additions, I don't see that has happened. When I call that retirement place, I'll speak to them about that too. With the health insurance, dental insurance, vision insurance from my previous job in Atlanta is up and running. That's going on. With the job search, I am looking for multiple jobs. I'm not necessarily looking for full-time work. I'm looking for a variety of work, part-time, temporary. Oh yes, the Social Security. Social Security. I have an appointment coming up in December. There is this bill that could impact my ability to be able to get survivor benefits. Because as it stands right now, the GPO, government pension offset, prevents me from getting my survivor benefits as a widow. Should this repeal, I'm speaking it to existence. When this repeals, I will be able to get my survivor benefit because I won't be subject to this calculation. They keep calling it, some of the people in legislature are calling it double dipping. It's not double dipping. I earn the pension, and I'm entitled to the survivor benefits from being a widow. It doesn't make sense to do that when they don't do it for the survivor children. They don't say, oh, well, since you have a part-time job, you're not going to have that? No. So I'm looking at that, and I'll have some questions. That's going to be coming up in December. When that happens, and I'm confessing that it will happen because this is a bipartisan effort, I will be applying for that survivor benefit ASAP. What this would enable me to do is to have survivor benefits on my late spouse, and then I can use my benefits when I get closer to full retirement age. It's a big deal. Of course, there are restrictions in terms of how much money you can make per year, but I'm okay with that. So that's what's going on. And I'm still applying for jobs and everything. That has not stopped. That's going to be interesting, but that's what's going on right now. Oh, the other thing is I scheduled another Red Cross class. This time I'm going to be doing BLS, which is basic life support. So that'll be 2-person CPR. I have the co-working space scheduled already. I've sent out reminders and everything. And I've also invited some other people to come do the co-working space. The other thing that's coming up next week, I will be going to the co-working space because I have a YouTube collaboration. I am going to be talking about some of my experiences at my previous job in terms of it being a toxic job, a hostile workplace. And that will be a YouTube collaboration. This will be my first time publicly talking about the job and everything. I'll get back and let you know how it goes. I think that this is going to be helpful to a lot of people that are experiencing it so they can see that I am on the other side. Is there some work for me to do? Yes, but essentially I'm on the other side of everything. Matter of fact, tomorrow it'll be 4 months since I left the job where I marked hostile workplace. So it will be officially 4 months. I am continuing to apply for jobs. I'm working at the hospital and I'm working at this retail place. Frankly, that's an easy little job.